each person is given different talents, different abilities, and a different role to play. And the measure of the man is not the role. The measure of the man is how well you played the role. And if you think you're going to be a big shot in the world to come by accomplishing what someone else is supposed to accomplish, you're making a big mistake. And if you think your instrument is way too small, I wasn't given the kalim, I wasn't given the talents and the abilities to be a world shaker and a world maker, I'll never make it in the world to come. If you're not accomplishing what you were put on the planet, you're right. But if you're using your strengths, using your talents, using your abilities as you're supposed to, you will have a higher seat in the world to come than another person who has a very loud instrument but is only using it in a limited fashion. And I believe that's exactly the answer for Sarah Imenu. You see, Sarah Imenu at 20 years of age was a tzaddikus of unimaginable proportions. Emunah, bitachon, chesed, paragon of total loving kindness. But who she was at 20 was not who she was at 30. Begging, beseeching, imploring Hashem, please, I want a child. Please, I want to be the mother of the Jewish nation. Please, Hashem, let me. And at 30, she was incredibly larger. But who she was at 30 was not who she was at 40. And who she was at 40 was not who she was at 50. But it wasn't until she was 90 years of age that she was ready to be the mother of the Jewish nation. And it wasn't until she reached that pinnacle of utter, complete devotion to Hashem, utter, complete other-centeredness, that she was ready to have Yitzchak. And if you'd like to know what happened with the first 90 years of her life, they were well used. But in terms of her mission, her tafkid was to be the mother of a Jewish nation. Everything else that she did during those 90 years was incredibly important. But if you want to define her mission in life was to be the mother of Yitzchak. And it took her until 90 to get there. But the last 37 years, that was her life. Why? Because that was a mission. Of course, everything else was huge. Everything else was a tremendous accomplishment. But in terms of her mission in life, everything else was really just build up and just getting her ready to play that ultimate role to be the mother of a Jewish nation.